What are your initial thoughts going into the tournament? It's one and done now.
I mean, just ready to play. We try to prepare as good as we can, and then I'm kind of excited to get out there and play again. I mean, anytime you lose, you got a bad taste in your mouth, so you want to get out there and redeem yourself.
So you have a pretty good feeling about the Greensboro Coliseum after
Yeah,
last year games you played in there?
Yeah, I think the team were pretty comfortable in there. We played a few games. The guys who were here last year played there, and for the most part, we played well every time we were there. So, I mean, hopefully we can go back there and knock down some shots.
Do you think that matters? I mean, that when you know a building or know an arena, does that give you any kind of advantage? Obviously, the fans will be there, but as players, just knowing a building.
I mean, it can give you a little bit of confidence, knowing that you've been there and you played well, or if you haven't played well, I mean, it could kind of hurt you. But I mean, for the most part, me personally, going there, I've had some good games, so I mean, ready to go back.
You guys in Carolina were both in Charlotte last year. It seems like the atmosphere in the arena is more electric when both teams are both there. Can you feel a difference in the atmosphere?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Carolina fans travel real well, so I mean, it's a lot like blue in there, and I mean, it's a real buzz in it in the arena, and I mean, whether the Carolina fans are chanting against us or whatever the case may be, it's always fun.
So who do you think the offense missed Ryan maybe the most last weekend?
I think, I mean, we run a lot of offense through him, so I mean, he's a guy who can handle the ball, whether it's dribble handoff stuff or picking pop situations and stuff like that. He really helps us a lot, and he's another guy who he's a threat from the 3-point line. So I mean, it opens the floor up for guys like me and Austin who can drive it, and I mean, this helps our offense. But we don't have that right now. I mean, hopefully we'll be back, but I mean, we just have to figure out a way to get better.
I know you guys always try and take the tournament one game at a time, but if you had a chance to step back at all and look at the region and look at you know, what most of the experts are saying is the toughest region out there.
I mean, selection show I saw, I mean, it looked pretty tough. I mean, it'll be a fun ride, but I mean, right now, coach is just drilling us to worry about this one game, and that's what we're trying to do. And, I mean, if we don't win these first 2 games, it doesn't matter who's in our region.
You feel confident in your shot right now? I know some of the 3-point shots aren't falling right now. So, how do you feel about your shooting?
I feel pretty good. I mean, I made some big shots for us. I mean, I missed a few that I should be making, but I mean, at the same time, I feel confident. I mean, as long as I'm getting the shots that I want, I mean, I feel good.
How do you feel about some of the stuff you guys are working on in practice this week, as far as with the offense, getting it moving more, being less stagnant?
I like it a lot. I mean, being a guy who uses screens, comes off screens and stuff like that to score, it's a lot better than just being stagnant and just standing in the corner or something like that. So, I mean, everybody feel like they're a part of our offense, and it's giving our big guys a lot of confidence too, and hopefully that can translate.
Do you have any idea when the stagnant part of the offense started to set in? Was it just in the ACC tournament, or had it started even like before the Carolina game?
I mean, I think it was part of the AC tournament when Ryan went out. I think. I mean, we kind of learned on the fly some different offensive sets, and we could tell we weren't that comfortable in them. So, I mean, we were trying to move on from that.
Seth, teams progressively look like they try to play you more physically. How's that impacted you?
I mean, that's kind of the thing we've been doing all year, really. I mean, trying to just get in me now, let me be comfortable and get my shot off. So, I mean, you gotta be aggressive again, try to get to the line as much as you can, and try to blow by them when they're playing you real tight.
It seems like you've had kind of a tough year physically. You've had a few little bumps and bruises, ankle and shoulder.
Yeah.
How's that been for you?
I mean, it hasn't really kept me out of any games. So,
right.
I mean, that's the biggest thing. But I mean, once the game comes around, I feel good. I mean, nothing really impacted my play.
Do you feed off of physical play?
Yeah. Most of the time, I mean, that's kind of a sign of respect that guys really, I mean, really focus on you and it's kind of important and stuff like that. But at the same time, you can't let them get you out of your game. You just got to focus and do what it takes for the team to win.
What was it like watching your brother in the NCAA tournament growing up? And has he reached out to you to give you any kind of advice as the tournament's about to start?
I mean, he hasn't really given me advice recently. I mean, I kind of know what it's about, but I mean, it was great watching him. Just you see the electricity that the tournament brings, and just seeing it firsthand, it was a good experience.
What's the lesson you take away from last year, your tournament experience last year?
Biggest thing you gotta, I mean, you have one bad game, one bad half, and you're out. I mean, because in the Arizona game, we played real well in the first half. We were up 11 or whatever, and turn around second half, and you're done. So, I mean, you just gotta 40 minutes. That's all you got.
Obviously, the team knows what Andre can do when he's hot. What do you make of what he's going through right now? It's a little bit struggling a little bit.
I think teams are really focused on taking away what he does best, and that's catching and shooting. So, me as a team and personally, he has to find ways to help us and get his shot off, and he's been working on that, and we have confidence in him to do that.
Have you sensed his confidence has gotten down at all?
I think a little bit in the tournament, in the ACC tournament, it was a little bit down. He's kind of frustrated, but I think he's moved on from that. He's focused on the team, and he's going to be ready to play.